Alright, so I'm doing this 2 days later because I accidentally saved it as an audio file, and we will try to remember what I did. This is the first day of my eval, the fourth try, and you can see my count is sitting at the beginning amount of 150,000. Supposed to make 3,000, and I have 30 days to do that. Alright, so we're seeing the uptrend of the 4-hour chart here. You can definitely see it's pretty high and heading upwards. However, overnight it went up and now it's starting to drop a little bit. And so as we zoom into the 15-minute chart, we can see that the value area is set up here, and I've marked the highs and lows and the point of control there. So we are trading higher than the value area high from yesterday, and we're almost on the support level on the 15-minute chart. Looks like it's heading down. Okay, we zoom into the 5-minute chart, and you can see that 434 seems to be the support area here, and that's also 432. That's pretty close to that SMA there as well. So I think that's maybe where it's going to go. But when we look at the 1-minute chart, we can see it's hit a bottom twice here and has found support at that point, which is a little bit higher. And the peak here is lower than the peak there. Kind of gaining momentum though, I would say. So, and the MACD is looking like it's heading up at the moment. Okay, I have not made any trades yet so far. Just kind of watching. Okay. Let's see what happened. I lost 60 bucks. And looks like I'm guessing that I don't know what happened there. I didn't quite catch it. But after the opening bell, I waited for an opportunity to get in and didn't get in here until 10:54, which is kind of interesting. So I must have just set an alert and waited. Okay, so at this point here, I'm thinking I should get into a short, I guess. And so I set that order up and got into a trade here, and it's not really going anywhere at the moment. And then I got out, lost 200. So that was not the greatest of trades there. Okay, but I didn't really change my mind about the direction it was going. It looks like it went up to this point and then started to drop again. So I got into another short, and you can see that this little area right through here is where I think it's going to go. Don't disagree with that. So I got into a short position there with a stop just above that last peak, and it's looking much better this time. And as it drops, I lower my stop to lock in the profits. So this is $175 profit right through there. So that looks good. And looks like 413. Yeah, it looks like it went all the way down and filled my lower order there. So I made good on that one. So I'm $100 short here. All right, getting into another short here. The MACD is really, really low on this 1-minute chart, but it is very downtrending too. So, not sure what to think about that, but I guess it worked out all right. I got in there and it started to drop, lowered my stop. My limit order is just about to be filled, and that looks like another $237 in profit. So that's awesome. All right, and when I zoom out, I still think the likelihood of it dropping down to the 385 level is pretty good. So that's another 20-30 points below where it's at. That's pretty decent size drop, and it is 11:32. So I've made $62 on my first day here so far, and I can hear myself thinking I can do better. So I believe I kept trading here, yes. And looking at the 15-minute chart here, it looks like we're making a recovery. So I was waiting for that to kind of peter out and start to drop again. So I got into another short here. And this is on the 1-minute chart, so that's a pretty tight stop. And actually that's a decent trade though. It's like $200 trade. So anyway, looks like it's going to be dropping. And got another $200 trade, so that was awesome. Now I'm up at $256 for the day, and it's 11:41, so I ended there. So that was my first day of trading. A little iffy, but I did all right.